Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Stefan's Basement, where today we're going to be opening box number 3, the beautiful part the Mistvale set. Last two boxes weren't super, but we're hoping to change that luck with this one and see how it goes tonight as we very excitedly, unwrap this box and hope I didn't, I bumped it a little bit, but that's okay. As we excitedly unbox this and go through it and hope there's something special in here. As we do this, I'd like to take the time to thank Negative Zone Comics for being partner of this channel and making all this possible as we go through it. You can find them in the link in the description below, and all these cards will be headed their way, and you can find all your board game, war game, accessory needs. It's all there for you. As we get into this, I guess the topic for today that I want to talk about is expectations. Because a lot of things in life, depending on what you expect from it, could be good or bad. If I told you that in this case there was actually better yet, in the Dust Till Dawn set from this set, or from this mat, the same set that came out at that time. If I told you there was a legendary in the box and you got your hopes up and you got excited for it, and then it was the $5 crown from that set, you would immediately be disappointed, even though you got an L. It was the expectation of something big and getting nothing valuable in response that put you down so much further. Whereas if I didn't tell you anything, chances are you would have had a neutral response to it. Maybe a little bit of disappointment, but I guarantee you it wouldn't be as strong of disappointment than it would have if you opened that yourself with the expectation of getting something good. Now, the reason I bring this up is expectations, as you can imagine, play a huge role in all our lives. And, I think we all have expectations about how our lives would play out. And I know at the age of like 16, I did not think my life would play out the way it has been, so to say. Now at the age of almost 30, we're pushing it, and that's a spooky number for me. But it is what it is. There, just age is just a number, right? But I think expectations and how do I put this? Expecting something that's too much is often like the quickest path to failure. Like with working out, for example, a lot of people always those videos online with like get six pack in 20 minutes or whatever, those dumb clickbait titles. Those always get so many views, and it's just a shortcut. You never get this token, a shortcut to the proper path and the shortcut to getting what you want. But there's no easy way to it. And that applies to a lot of things, even like with, we got our code foil, it looks like. Is it, just the comment again. There's no shortcut to a lot of things. And, as you work through life and as you build your skills and as you, hopefully continually learn and develop yourself, things will naturally come. But especially with social media these days, while you're comparing yourself to the most successful in our cohort, so to say, and I don't even want to say that word successful, because I guess I have to. They're making a lot of money in a very lucrative business right now, but that's not the only way to be successful. You can be successful in other industries too, and by different measures as well. But financially, I suppose they are quite successful, and it is a very appealing path to go down, which I think is why so many kids these days, and like back in the day, used to be, I want to be a rock star, and that was the big moral hazard of the time. Today it's, I want to be an influencer, I want to make YouTube videos, is what all the kids say, and that's the big moral hazard of our time, and everybody's losing their minds over that. I think it's just normal. But yeah, as I was saying, you build up these expectations of what something can be like, and when what's happening doesn't live up to what's in your head, it can lead to a big letdown. And I feel like that's another thing why like those influencers like Andrew Tate, for example, or I don't want to get too into them like Fresh and Fit and those guys or Nico or whatever. It really doesn't matter. A lot of them tout all that stuff where it's like look at how much money I have and look at all these women and the fancy cars and the fancy houses and stuff like that. First off, one, that guy made all of his money by doing human trafficking, which is like completely effed up, but that's beside the point I'm trying to make, even though, crazy to think to say that human trafficking is beside the point, but I digress. Let me also clean this up here. But a lot of kids see that stuff, and I'm not gonna lie. Even as a kid, I would have probably fallen for that too, where it's like, just follow the hustlers university, and you too can, with these simple tricks, get all the girls and money that you want. Like it's an appealing idea to pitch to a young kid, and yeah, I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way when I see this stuff because so many people are expecting completely the wrong stuff from life and unrealistic expectation and too much from it. I don't know how else to put that. And I don't want to say like them expecting all these girls and stuff is a good thing. I think that's a little bit of decadency and kind of not how do I put this without sounding dumb? It's not something like that should be encouraged in society or should be rewarded, that kind of behavior. But at the moment it is, and you got to live with that. But it's oh dang, whoa, look at that! In the middle of a rant. That's the first time we got this one. Traverse the Universe, cold foil. Or is that actually that's rainbow foil? I think, yeah, that's rainbow foil. But look at that beauty right there. Traverse the Universe, legendary. Just get a close up on that. That's a beautiful card. I know the extended art on this one, which I think is the cold foil version, goes for a very, very pretty penny, so to say. Let me just quickly put these cards away, put that there, and we can sleeve that up. I'm happy to get that, though. I'm not sure what the price is on the rainbow foil version, but I know that this is the most expensive L in cold foil. So that's exciting to get that. That's very cool. I'm happy to finally open one of those on camera at least. Well, even off camera, I haven't opened any of those, but that's really cool. But just I guess talking about expectations, I wasn't really expecting anything from this box anymore. Seeing this stuff, and that was a pleasant surprise. I didn't put that up there to get disappointed if I didn't get it, and I didn't put that up there to not be excited if I did get it because I was expecting it. It was a pleasant surprise, and I don't know, kind of ties into the whole thing, I suppose. But I don't know. I don't really have a conclusion to this. It's just something that I was thinking about, and you should have hopes, and you should expect things out of life, and you should constantly strive to make things better. But setting yourself up with unrealistic expectations is the fastest way to unhappiness and the fastest way to disappointment. And that's all I have to say, I guess, about that. Continue working on yourself, expect better of yourself, and expect better outcomes over time, but be realistic in them, I suppose. And do what you can to make your life better as much as you can in your circumstances. Life's not always fair, and there are going to be people that just kind of leap through, financially, and some people are going to be born with a silver spoon. And it's honestly not fair. Some people really, like a good probably, I don't know, 5% of the population truly are kind of effed in life. Like they got no chance, and that's really unfortunate. There's some circumstances where it's beyond their control. At least here in like North America, I can't speak for other places. maybe it's higher, maybe it's lower there. I can't say for certain, but work with what you can, and keep on working to improve yourself, and don't fall for those con men that are trying to sell you that kind of get rich quick scheme. The road through life is unfortunately long and hard, and you know we we all end up in the same place. I don't know how else to put that. I don't want to get too depressing here, which is actually it's taking a turn like that. But I'm trying to say like you do have the power in yourself to make your life better, and you do have the power in yourself um, to improve the circumstances of yourself and the ones um, around you. But don't expect to be like a billionaire like Elon Musk, and don't expect all the girls like Andrew Tate and all that stuff. Have reasonable expectations and have lofty but achievable goals, and work towards those, and keep on doing stuff. Yeah, that's my spiel tonight. So I hope you guys have a good one. Just quickly, thank you again, partner of the channel, Negative Zone Comics. All this will be headed his way. Link in the description as always. And I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll catch you in the next video.